Patricia. My name is Sarah, and I'm from the physical therapy department, and I'm a physical therapy assistant. I'm here to work with you today. So, I know you have a hard time talking, and so I have a communication board. If you need to write something down for me, let me know. Just kind of motion towards the board and I'll get it for you. But I'm going to try to keep my questions as yes or no questions so that you can answer me. So today, the first thing we're going to be working on is I'm going to try to get you to roll a little bit easier on your own onto this affected side. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to have you bring this elbow up and bring this leg up, so your knees up. And I'm going to have you lift your butt and kind of pull yourself that way, and I'll help move this side for you, okay? Good. Okay, you can go ahead and put that knee back down. And what we're going to do is I'm going to have you bring this arm. I want you to reach up and across. And as you're doing that, I'm going to help lift on your hip and your shoulder so that I can give you some assistance to get onto your side. And we're going to do that 5 times, okay? Ready? Reach up and across. Good. And then we're going to lower you back down. Reach up and across. Great job, Patricia. Two more for me. And reach, reach, reach. Stay up in this position now. So next what we're going to do is I'm going to lift your butt up a little bit, okay? So I'm going to hold on to your I'm going to help lift you up onto this side so we can get your elbow underneath of you. So I want you, when I help lift, I'm going to have you push up with this arm, okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3, push, push, push. Let's get that elbow right here. Good. Do you feel fairly stable? I'm going to keep a hold here on your hip just so you can't tip over on me. Can you lift this arm up off the table? Good. And now what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you do what's called a PNF pattern. We're going to go from here, and we're going to bring it back down to here. How does that feel? Does that feel okay for you? Great. So let me move you. And now you can help me. You can do that on your own. Great. And now when you're doing this, I'm going to apply a little bit of resistance, okay? And have you pull against me. Good. And now push, push, push. Great. Do this about 10 times. Good job. Back up. Great. So the next thing we're going to do from this position, Patricia, is I'm going to help you to sit up from this position up into like just normal sitting like I'm doing. So I'm going to help you sit up. I'm going to help kind of scoop your legs, but I want you to push up with this arm as much as you can, okay? Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. You feeling okay like that? You sit this way for just a couple of seconds, and then I'm going to have you bring this arm back across. We're going to lower you back down. Good job. Are you ready to go again? 1, 2, 3. Great job, Patricia. And we're going to go back down. Push, push, push. Good. And push up again. Down one more time. And I would also have you do this 5 times on the other side as well. Let me come back up one last time. Good. I'm going to get you up here. You see the mirror we've got across from you? So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this hand into a different position so it's not stuck up like this, okay? So just so you can't fall, do some deep tendon pressure. Slowly pull you out of this. Good. Is everything feeling okay so far? Great. Maybe put some weight on that. So I want you to keep this here. I want you to weight bear through it, so you're going to put more pressure on your shoulders. Going to help wake those muscles up again. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my hand in the small of your back. My knee will be there too. I'm going to put my other hand here, and when I tell you, I want you to sit up straight and tall for me, okay? You ready? Nice and tall. Go up again. Nice and tall. We want to keep you up as tall as possible. And I want you to look in that mirror there, and I want you to try to keep that line right in the center of your body, okay? And I want you to, slouch towards me or slouch the other way. I want to keep you up nice and tall. Hold it. Good. Great job. I know it's tough. You're getting tired, aren't you? How do you feel with that? Does that feel okay? So I do this about 4 or 5 times, holding for 30 seconds or as long as you can hold. Good. So next what I want you to do is I'm going to have you lean towards me and put some weight on this hand for me, okay? Hold that for about 5 seconds there. Get some more approximation and weight bearing through that shoulder. Okay, you go ahead and lean back towards the center. Go ahead and lean back towards me. Good. You can do this 10 times. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds in your weight bearing position. You're doing great, Patricia. Make sure you try to keep that elbow as straight as you can for me. Good. And shift over. Yep. And try to keep that head up for me. Shift back towards me. Good. Are you excited to go home to see your grandkids? I know your husband was telling me that you spend a lot of time watching them. And then we do another set of 10. So next what I want you to keep this hand here for me. And I know that you've been turning towards me because you're having a hard time seeing out of your right. So what I want you to do is I want you to do some head turns for me. I want you to turn all the way to the left. And then turn back and look all the way to the right for me. Good. Do this about 10 times on each side. Because I want you to get used to looking at your surroundings so that when you do start walking again, you're not running into things. body up straight. Nice and tall. Good. Great job, Patricia. What I'm going to do, you put your hand here. I want you to keep some weight on that. Hold on to you. I'll get the gate belt for you. I'm going to do some activities now that are going to get you into more of a pre-stand before we stand you up so you can get acclimated a little bit better. You're doing a good job keeping your trunk nice and tall. I'm going to lower your back to the ground a little more, okay? Pull your feet back as far as you can, but I want your heels to stay on the ground. Good job. Maybe bring this hand over. I want you to bring that hand over for me too, okay? And what we're going to do is I'm going to have you lean forward as far as you can, and then sit back up for me. Lean forward as far as you can, and sit back up. As far as you can, and sit back up. What this is going to do is this is going to help you get ready to stand up. Job. Okay. And then we'd also do another set of 10 of those just to help get you ready. And next what we're going to do is I'm going to help you stand up so we can do a couple more activities. I'm going to keep your hand right here. I'm going to keep putting some weight through it for me. And you have a tough time standing up, so I'm going to help you as much as possible. I want you to push up with this arm as we're standing. We're going to go on a count of 3, and I want you to make sure you're keeping some weight through this arm, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. What we're going to do, make sure you're keeping some weight through that hand for me. Good. Transition that hand up to here. That's great. So next what we're going to do is we're going to just do some weight shifting. We're going to put a little weight through here, put some weight into this leg over here too. I'm going to shift towards me and away from me. You make sure you're shifting onto that leg for me. How does that feel to you, Patricia? Does that feel okay? I know you're probably a little worried about this because you're not ready to stand on this leg yet, but we're going to get you there. We'll do about 2 sets of 10 of this. Now we're going to do a little activity that's going to simulate you cooking, okay? Got this dish here. Got some measuring cups. I'm going to have you keep weight on this hand for me. And I want you to reach all the way over there. Good. And come back. Go ahead and pick up that cup and act like you're pouring some stuff into the dish here for me. Good. Go ahead and put that cup down for me. You can reach over and get this one for me. Pour some stuff in your bowl. And go ahead and hand that cup back to me. Can you do that? Great. Have you do this 10 times. Going each way. Get some cross midline. It's going to help with your weight shifting and your stability on your affected side, okay? So the next activity we're going to do now is I'm going to have you use this hand and grab a hold of that hand for me. And take the cable away. And I want you to use this hand, and I want you to pull this hand all the way up here for me. Good, and now bring it back down. Make sure we're keeping that back nice and tall for me. Go ahead and pull that up, and then chop it back down. And these are called chops and reverse chops. And it's going to be similar to that pattern that we were doing when you were laying on your side. Make sure you're keeping that trunk nice and tall for me. Good. This is going to help with your reaching. It's going to help with your active movement in your affected arm and hopefully make it a little bit stronger for you, okay? We'll do about 2 sets of 10 of these. Great job, Patricia. You ready to sit back down on your bed now? No, you're probably pretty tired, huh? Ready? I want you to reach back with that hand. Good. Take a seat. You're laying back down in bed here. You take my gate belt back first. Lay back down. Remember how we brought that hand across? Good. I got this leg for you. Great job today, Patricia. And I'll be back again tomorrow working on some more stuff. So hopefully we can get you home so you can see your grandkids soon and start cooking again. How does that sound? Does that sound good? It was really nice to meet you. And you keep working at your stuff, okay?